The artwork, Leave Only a Trace, presents an evocative and haunting scene. A lone glass bottle adrift on dark, rippling waters under a moonlit sky. The light from the moon creates a shimmering pathway on the water, drawing the eye toward an unknown horizon. The stark contrast of black and white, punctuated by subtle yellow highlights, conveys a feeling of solitude and impermanence. The bottle, partially submerged, symbolizes an ephemeral mark on a vast and indifferent expanse. Its contents are obscured, leaving us to wonder about its message, its purpose, and its destiny. In Zen, the bottle and the ripples represent the transient nature of all things. Just as the ripples fade into stillness, so too do our actions and presence dissolve into the larger flow of existence. The bottle serves as a reminder of the impermanence of the self, a vessel that carries the essence of the moment, only to release it back into the void. Zen teaches us to leave only a trace, not as a permanent mark, but as a gentle acknowledgement of our interconnectedness with all things. The hexagram Weiji, before completion, aligns with this scene. It suggests a moment of transition, where the journey is not yet complete. The floating bottle mirrors the idea of potential, a message that has yet to reach its destination, carrying both the hope and uncertainty of what lies ahead. The I Ching advises patience and perseverance, recognizing that even the smallest actions or traces can ripple outward in unexpected ways. Lao Tzu's teachings resonate through the interplay of the bottle and water. The Tao embodies the art of subtlety and flow, where true strength lies in yielding and adaptation. The bottle, though seemingly fragile, harmonizes with the water's currents, leaving only the faintest imprint. This reflects the Taoist ideal of living lightly and authentically, moving with the world rather than against it, and allowing the natural course of life to carry us forward. We see this piece as a meditation on existential minimalism. The trace left by the bottle signifies our human desire to leave a mark, to assert meaning in the face of life's impermanence. Yet, the open-endedness of the image invites us to question the necessity of permanence, urging us to focus instead on the quality of our actions and the authenticity of our presence. We view the bottle as a metaphor for the creative process, a container for ideas, emotions, and experiences set free into the world. Its journey across the water mirrors the unpredictable path of inspiration and art, where the impact of our creations, much like the ripples on the water, may fade, but are never meaningless. We encourage embracing imperfection and spontaneity, recognizing that even a fleeting trace can resonate deeply. We interpret the bottle as a self-portrait of the human condition, a fragile vessel adrift in a vast, unknowable expanse. The act of leaving a trace becomes an existential exercise in self-examination. Like Rembrandt gazing out at us, the bottle reflects our longing to be seen, to be known, even if only briefly. This insight invites us to consider the nature of our trace. Is it an act of ego, or an honest expression of our fleeting but profound presence? Leave Only a Trace encapsulates the essence of impermanence and the quiet power of subtlety. The floating bottle, with its delicate interplay of light and shadow, becomes a symbol of the human journey, fragile, transient, yet filled with potential. The Zen acceptance of fleeting existence, the I Ching's embrace of transition, the Tao's call for harmony, our existential reflection and celebration of creativity, and the idea of self-portraiture all converge in this artwork. Together, They remind us that the trace we leave is not defined by its permanence, but by its authenticity and connection to the greater whole. Embrace the idea of leaving only a trace. Let your actions ripple gently outward, knowing that their impact, though fleeting, carries meaning in the interconnected fabric of existence. Reflect on the traces you leave behind. Are they acts of presence and authenticity, or echoes of ego? Allow yourself to drift with the currents of life, not resisting, but harmonizing, trusting that even the smallest gesture can inspire, connect, and endure in ways unseen.